Okay. Wingy Boxing IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm here with a man who's at the top of the pile. He done it. Callum Smith, how are you feeling after the George Groves win, Muhammad Ali Trophy, ring title, all the goodness? How you feeling, brother?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel very good. It's good to finally achieve it, and I'm enjoying a bit of downtime now, and it's good to just sitting back and realise what I've done. I've worked very hard for it for many years, and there was times where my career was slowing down, and I wondered whether the opportunity would come, and when it did come, I made sure I took it.
It's I think for your fans and people like me who've been watching in a professional aspect as well, we've been saying just wait. When the opportunity is there, Callum Smith is going to step up and show, because you said yourself, like I think it's like the Skoglund fight and the Nicky fight, you sort of sometimes drop down to their level, don't you? But when the opportunity is there, we saw, and it was beautiful.
Yeah, I've always said, people speaking very highly of me coming through, and I had a lot of good wins where they were supposed to be tests, and I always rose to the occasion. And then I hit a point where I was kind of keeping busy waiting for the world title fight, and the level of my performances and the standards dropped, and people kind of took that as that was the level I was at now, and I knew it weren't. I knew I had a lot more to come. I just needed the fight to bring it out and the right opponent. And I've always said, when I've got that fear factor, and I know if I don't perform there's a good chance I'll lose, then I'd always make sure I do perform, and there was no better chance to do that than a world title fight against, in my opinion at the time, the best in the division in George Groves. And every fighter says it, the better the opponent, the better the performance, but I believe I've backed it up so far in my career.
Let's have a little reality TV walk down there, because I've got a interview going on there. You know how it is, man. This is it, reality TV with the star. We'll just go here. That's it, brother. Cool. So what to ask you? Talk me through the George Groves finish. Talk me through how you set that up.
I remember all through camp, Joe saying he won't throw many right hooks. I've known for having a good catch left hook, and he thought he'd stay clear of that, and he'd come straight, throw a lot of straight right hand to body, which he did. To be fair, he threw a lot of them, and it was only, I think it was the round before the finish, he started throwing a few right hooks, and he kind of, I think one landed, one sneak round, and it kind of got him a little bit excited, and he started throwing more of them. And I remember just thinking, now you're starting to throw it, next one comes, I'm going to counter it. And I did, and it hurt him bad. And I've always felt when I've got someone hurt, I'm quite a good finisher, and I'll find the gaps, and thankfully I did. And I didn't realise at the time it was the body shot that done the damage, but when I seen the replay, it was a good body shot, and it's what made him stay down. But it all happened so quick. It was a surreal feeling.
You got a smile on your face. You enjoyed it, there, didn't you?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was
when you saw him not get back up. What went through your mind?
I say, when I thought it was the headshot, I thought he took a knee, and then when I seen him shake his head, I thought he was not getting up here. And before I know it, everyone was in the ring, and I'd won, and it was celebrating, and it was different to any other fight. There was a lot more at stake, and it's something I've worked for. Every fight I've won so far has all been working towards that. So to finally achieve it, it took a while to sink in.
Couple more pennies in the pocket as well. That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, the finance in the tournament was very good, and I ticked a lot of boxes. I knew entering the tournament, I was good enough to win it, and if I did win it, I'd be a world champion. And there's a lot of messing going on whether George was going to leave the tournament with his belt, which was frustrating at the time. But the minute I knew George was in the final, I didn't care about the delay as long as I got the fight that I wanted, and I always knew I was good enough to do it.
Okay, well I've got let's say I've got my promotional company, Kebab Promotions, up off the ground. I've got rid of your old contract. You're now signed to me. Any fighter you want, regardless of the politics. If you could pick one, and no, you don't, not in a disrespectful way. Who would you really like? Because I've heard you discussing previously. I think Eddie said about there's big names and there's good fights, but they're two different things, aren't they? Who would you like?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know. There's very good fighters in my division who hold the other 3 titles, and I'd love to get my hands on them, but they're not exactly your big household names to your non-boxing fan. Whereas your Canelo and your GGGs, they are big names, but obviously wouldn't hold a world title at 168. So it's what you want to look for. I think if you want to do the Anfield one, then it'd need the big name rather than the unifications. But again, I've never been one to call anyone out. I've got a very good team behind me, and they've always put the right fighters in front of me, and I've always done my job and made sure of winning. It's no different now. There's a lot of winning a world title opened a lot of doors for me and potential opponents, and I'm sure they'll pick the right one in the right venue. And again, I'll just get in camp with Joe and work to keep me placed at the best super middleweight in the world.
I remember when I interviewed you previously on my channel to try and just get you to put a bit of needle out, but you're such a well-raised boy. You're not going to do it. That's good. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. You're happy with your win, happy with your success. What are your thoughts on Usyk Bellew? Before you go, I've got to get your thoughts on that.
It's a good fight, a very, very good fight. I've been a big fan Usyk for a very long time, since the amateurs. I've seen him with Olympic gold, and he's carried that talent and pedigree into the pros, and now he holds every belt, and that deserves respect. And obviously I've known Tony Bellew since I was 10, 11 years old. We're in the same amateur gym, and I know what he's capable of. And you've got to side with Usyk. He is the big favourite, and he's the one who should win, but you can't write Tony Bellew off. He's always, when you can punch like him, you always give yourself a chance, and he's been in fights where he wasn't supposed to win, and he's managed to pull it off. And I'm sure he'll want to finish his career with a bang, and I don't think he'd have took this fight if he didn't believe he had a chance of pulling the upset off. And I think that's what makes this fight interesting. It's what a lot of people are interested in it. You've got the favourite who's got all the belts and looks to be a potential superstar, and then you've got the man who always seems to pull it out the bag when needs be. So it's a very good fight, and one that I'm looking forward to watching.
Callum, I'm nervous for Rocky from Stocky against Canelo.
Yes.
From your technical perspective and from your mind as a boxer, a very technical boxer puncher, what would Rocky need to do, man, to get this done?
I don't know. I'd say it's what he believes he's capable of doing. I think it was clear from the head-to-head, the size advantage is huge, and I think that's what he's got to use to his advantage. He's got to use his size. I think in every other department, Canelo beats him. The only advantage Rocky's got is his size, and he's got to use that. And it's easier said than done when you're in with a special fighter like Canelo, but there's a lot of question marks over Canelo at 168. He's a very good middleweight, he's a very good junior middleweight, but how is he going to be at 168? And I think that's what makes this fight a little bit interesting. But he's been offered a big fight against probably the biggest name in boxing, and he took a bit of criticism for taking it, which I find hard to believe. It's a big opportunity that I believe any fighter would have took. So
take it, yeah.
I say good luck to him.
Well, Callum, thank you for giving me your time. Thanks for speaking to Wingy Boxing at IFL TV. We'll catch up again, and look, you're not too Hollywood to speak to our Wingy, so respect to that, brother. Thank you. Thank you very much.